Hello everybody and welcome back to another video where we are going to be going over the entire WRX. It's been a little bit since our last complete overview video and there's a little bit that's been done to the car since then, so I thought it would be a good idea to go over it and just take a look at everything that's different since the last one. We're just going to be going over the entire car again just because a lot of things are different and might as well make this an updated overview video. So yeah, let's go into it now. So we'll start from the front and then move our way towards the back just because that's what will make the most sense. So the hood scoop, if you saw one of my earlier videos, I had that repainted and I just sanded it down and repainted it again because it needed another base coat or two and the clear coat needed redone. So now it matches a lot better. It's shinier now and it definitely matches the paint color a lot more now. I bought this on eBay. It's a 4-inch FRP hood scoop and it only fits the bug eye because apparently the hood scoops are different depending on what generation you have. I'll put links to everything I have in the description as long as I can find them. But this was off of eBay. I think it was like $300, and then the paint was like $80 total because I got spray paint cans on Amazon and did that up, and I had to order some more just so I could cover the whole thing. So in the engine bay, there's not too much. It's pretty much just full bolt-ons right now. Let me prop this up. So here we got our cold air intake. Back there, we have our exhaust. Downpipe and uppipe are done. And I believe that is it. This car is running Stage 2 tune through Cobb. And those are everything that you need to be able to run a Stage 2 tune through Cobb. It's just uppipe, downpipe, and exhaust, and cold air intake. So we have all those things on here so we can run a Stage 2 on this. We got black emblems on the front, and we also have this Cobb front license plate cover thing, since this is running Cobb. We have also got these Spec D tuning headlights. I like these a lot. Oh my God, there's like a thunderstorm out there. I like these a lot. They have daytime running lights in them. So this halo, and then those three lights up there turn on as like your daytime running lights. So they look really good during the day, and the lights look super bright whenever it gets nighttime out. Except for the high beams, I would say. The normal lights I think are pretty good though. On the side here, we got smoked turn signals. I think these were only like $30 or $40 or something like that, and they easily just pop out. There's two little clips on the side. I like those a lot. It goes with the black and blue theme that we're going here, smoking out all the different stuff that was white. Yeah, so these were like $40 to $50. And going back to the headlights, I think these were $300 for the pair. Not that bad, I would say. So then moving our way back here, this car did have, I'm not sure exactly what percent this is. It is pretty dark, you can kind of see me, but you can see to the other side. I'm not sure what percent tint's on here because this was on here whenever I bought it, and it was also on the fronts too, but I thought it was a little bit too dark to be having on the fronts, so I took it off of the front, but I would like to get the fronts retinted eventually. But yes, it has this tint, and the back is also the same percent. And then up here, as you can see, there's like a big dent that kind of ran. You can see a little bit right here. It kind of ran down here. So I thought I'd get some fins up here to cover that dent up. And I think this was $50 on eBay. And then if you saw one of my recent videos, I got this repainted. So that way it was stopped peeling because all throughout the top and the bottom, the paint that it came with was cracking. So I went ahead and sanded it down and we got it repainted. I think it looks really nice now. Hopefully the paint holds up on it and it's not gonna start peeling again because that was a pain to sand this thing down. And then back here, so until my trunk gets done and I get a new trunk to put this on here, or to put this on the new trunk, I'm running the regular wing because I don't want the holes in the trunk. I had them patched before, but I just decided to put the WRX wing back on it. And then whenever I get my Impreza trunk painted, I'm also gonna put this onto it. So right now I'm just running both of them because we put I forget what it's called, one of those pins that you put to like do a body kit or something. we put to make sure this stays on, as well as the 3M tape, which is what that has on it too. I think it's Gorilla Tape, but it's the same thing. So if I took this off, there'd be another hole in the trunk. So for now, I'm just leaving them both on. And then whenever I get my Impreza trunk that doesn't have the holes on it, we can go ahead and put this wing on there. So for right now, I'm just running this. This was, I think, $100. Again, all the links will be in the description if you want to check it out and buy any of these things. These taillight tint were from our vinyl. They actually sell pre-cut ones. We tried to install it the best we can, but you can kind of see it's not entirely perfect. This one's actually the worst of the two. This one I think turned out really well. It's folded over well. There's only this down here. But yeah, I like them a lot. You can still see the lights and stuff. It's not too dark to where if you're braking and stuff, nobody can see. But it just kind of goes with that black and blue, and eventually I'll either delete this or maybe get this black. But for now, we got that. These were about, I want to say $45, $50 from our vinyl, and they were decently easy to install. If you've done wrap or anything like that, it's kind of like that. Since this is vinyl, I had never done that before, and me and my dad tried doing it, and it was so hard to try and get it to stretch around this corner just because we've never worked with vinyl before, but we got it done. It looks decent from a distance for now. Eventually I want to get actual smoked plastic housings that go over top of it, but for now this is what we'll have to work with. So down here, this is a Strafe design rear diffuser. So it goes on, you got 2 fins that go into here, you got 3 fins there, so that we got room for your exhaust, and then you got 2 fins on this side too. I want to say this was like $300. Makes the rear trunk look a little bit more aggressive, which I like. Penn State license plate is probably like $15 to put on there. Everybody has custom things that go around their license plate. And then you got a backup camera bolted up there, which we'll get into whenever we get into the interior of the car. But yeah, I think that's everything for the outside. I don't think anything else was done. So yeah, we'll jump into the inside. So everything in here is pretty much stock. We got WRX mats, WRX seats. Everything with that is the same. Shift knob. This is a Cobb shift knob. I'm not even sure if they sell these anymore. Just white, doesn't have the numbers or anything on it. Momo steering wheel comes stock with the car. I actually didn't know that until I bought it, that it came with a Momo steering wheel, which I was actually surprised by. As you can see, we've got the blue LED lights that so if you pop out the gauge cluster, behind there are lights that normally come with the car, and so I went ahead and I popped those out and put blue LEDs in it, so it matches the color of the car. And eventually I want to do these ones too, because these are still green, and pop this out, and then I can eventually put blue ones behind here, so then all the lights are blue. And actually on this head unit, I changed these so they're also blue. So yeah, we're going with the blue light theme. Even this has a blue light on it. This runs the interior lights, these LED strips. So I have one on each side of there. One's underneath your feet on both sides. You can kind of see it reflecting off the pedals over there. We also got, so before I got this head unit, I bought this. I think this was like $40. It's just magnetic. And then in the back of your phone, you can put a little magnet pad. So it's super easy. You can just pull your phone off of it real quick. I usually just throw my phone up there still because it's real good to hold your phone with. The magnets hold up super nice. It doesn't pop off or anything like that. This is the mic that goes to the head unit. In case I get a phone call or anything, people can still hear me. And this is my Apple CarPlay head unit. I love it so much. I'm glad that I bought it. I think it was like $285, $300 or something like that. I love this head unit so much because Apple CarPlay has just been so nice for going on trips and just in general, not having to touch my phone. I can like here go through Spotify and pick whatever music I want. I don't have to touch my phone, and it's nice having a big screen in there for directions, phone calls, anything like that. I love that I got this head unit, and I'm so happy that I got it. It's been so useful. what this head unit runs is 6.5-inch speakers in the front and 5.25-inch speakers in the rear. Back there. But they're 6.5 inches in the front, 5.25 inches in the rear, and we got two 12-inch subs in the back, which I'll pop the trunk for quick. Oh yeah, since the thing's on, you can see the lights. These aren't brake lights either, these are just daytime running lights. But here's our sub. It's spun the other way, but there's two 12-inch subs in here, and eventually I kind of want to put it underneath this carpet and the spare tire well in here, and just get a board laid across the bottom. That way you regain all this trunk space. Not that I really throw a bunch of stuff in my trunk, but it would be nice to have the room back if I ever needed it, and I can just throw the subs into this spare tire well down here. Here's the amp that came with it. I think the sub was $285 or something like that. I can double check, and again, the links are going to be in the description if you want to check any of this out. Always keep some oil on me in case my car needs topped up a little bit. Turbo cars can go through a little bit more oil than your normal car, so I make sure I keep that on me in case I got to top up my oil a little bit. And socket set in case something goes wrong. Towel for if I need to lay on the ground. And that's everything for the trunk. Oh yeah, so the way that the wires are ran, so for like backup camera, subwoofer, all that stuff is run. There's a hole behind this head unit. If you pull out your head unit on the left side, you can actually run it underneath here and pull it across like I did. And you can tuck it up under here. I got a flashlight so now we can see. So it's tucked up under there, all my wires. And you can see them, they're zip tied up there. There's the one for the subwoofer that goes through the firewall. And then they're zip tied up there. And you can take out this screw right here. It's a flathead. And tuck it underneath all this plastic. And then it goes to the back. Where in the back, you can see the plastic goes, and then it goes under the seat. So if you take this bolt out, and there's a bolt on that side, this whole bottom seat comes out, and I just tuck the wires under there, and you can tuck it underneath this armrest thing to run it to the back. So I got no exposed wires in the back, no exposed wires in the front. Everything's all clean, so it looks real nice. And you know, I honestly thought that there was more that I had done to this, but a lot of it's just tasteful stuff. I mean, the Stage 2 is just to add a little bit of power, and like darkening these things and like smoking the taillights and stuff and painting that have just been like a little bit of cosmetic stuff and touching things up. Oh yeah, this is also tinted up here. This came with the tint, so you can actually buy tint kits, at least for, oh, I just put a fingerprint on there. But you can buy tint kits like this. You can buy a tint kit for this car where you get the banner, front and rear tint, and for the back. I'm not sure how much it costs, but I know I've seen that some places. But yeah, I forgot to mention I got this banner up here. Would be cool to get some lettering up there, but this car is kind of like not real racy or anything looking. It's just got some tasteful stuff to it to make it come together really. But yeah, that's really all that we got for the Subaru. I thought it was a little bit more, but yeah. But yeah, that's everything that's been done to it so far. I mean, I'm in love with what it looks like right now, and I'm sure there's more to come in the future, like some wheels, interest in repainting it because of these scratches on the front. But I'll be sure to make videos in the future on that. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.